Hey guys, well, I had a weird dream earlier. I don't know whether to say last night or just now, because what happened was I went to bed at about 11 yesterday, and I woke up a few times this morning. I woke up at about 20 to 7, I woke up at about 7:30, 8:30, 9, and then I got up just now and it's 10 to 12. And the dream in between about 8 and 11 was one that I haven't actually had before, and that's rare when I have dreams, because most of the dreams I have are rather messed up, because I lucid dream, but I don't lucid dream to the point where I can control it. I just kind of live with what the dream is wanting me to do. And I'm in full control of myself in the dream, just not full control of the dream. So the dream that I'm about to talk about, what happened was, I went to school like a normal day, and then instead of a lesson, we were told that we were going to go back 5 years into the past. But we'd still be in school. Now, for me, that means that's before we got to high school. That's our last year of primary school. And they said, we can do what we want. There'll be no consequences on whatever we do and what happens when we get back, as long as we don't talk to anyone we know. As in, like, say if we try and talk to ourselves, we'll just be kicked straight back into the future. So, what happened was, we went back, and everything was exactly how I remember the school being, and it was really weird. Like, at the moment, I go to a high school called King Edward's, but the primary school I went to was called Castle Church. And I haven't actually been into Castle Church since I left it. No, that's a lie. I've been into the school once, and that was in year 7. So, for you American and European people who don't have the same school system as us, year 7 is the lowest half of high school. Then you have year 8, 9, 10 where I am, and then 11, and then that was high school, and then primary school is years 1 to 6. So we've gone back in time from year 10 to year 6, basically. Anyway, the school was exactly how I remember it. Everything was exactly where I remember it being. All the teachers were the same. And it's really weird though, because as far as I know, I'd forgotten most of what the teachers looked like. Like, I can remember most of the teachers' names, but I can't off the top of my head remember and like describe facial features of some of the teachers. Yet, as far as I know, every single teacher I saw in this dream was exactly how they look in real life. This dream was all kinds of like creepy, just because everything was exactly the way it used to be. Everyone was all innocent, because when I was in primary school, you didn't have these 10-year-old chavs walking around. You just had innocence. There was no popularity. There was no... The word chav, no one knew what it meant. Everyone was just all innocent, and that's how it was. The only weird thing was, though, despite it being a school day, and we were in a primary school of 300 people, there were barely any people who were younger than us, which is odd, seeing as we were supposed to be young. We would have been older than every single person in the school in year 6, because that was the highest year. So, this dream actually came full circle. Most dreams that people have finish halfway through just randomly. Mine didn't. Mine finished at the end of the day. I was allowed to spend 50 minutes walking around, because this whole trip to the past was supposed to be like a normal lesson, so a normal lesson at my school is like 50 minutes long. So we were allowed to spend 50 minutes wandering around and just doing what we wanted in the past. But we had to be back to the actual hall to go back to the future. See what I did there? By 50 minutes. So, I don't know what period of the day it was, but there was no one there. Anyway, that was the dream I had last night, and it was weird, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it, so see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.